It's all about the chemistry. It's all about the chemistry. Chemistry in a relationship is like a secret recipe. It's the spark that ignites when two people connect and understand each other effortlessly. It's laughing at the same jokes, sharing the same visions, and feeling that unmistakable pull, even in silence. It's intangible, yet profoundly real. I like that. It's intangible. Look it up. Yet it's profoundly real. But much like in the science lab, it's not about the initial reaction. It's deep right here, boy. Sustaining chemistry requires mixing the right elements. Elements like respect. Can I get a witness? Elements like respect, communication, transparency, shared interests, mutual growth. Because at the end of the day, the most beautiful chemistry is when love and friendship coexist. Yo, this been on my mind, on my spirit. Like this been on my spirit. It's about the chemistry. I've been saying this for years, and I've been feeling this. It's about the chemistry, right? I really have to feel the chemistry with someone. I really gotta put it through tests, right? Just like, in a science lab, right? They don't just run one experiment when they binding things together, right? Maybe it's a fluke, right? Depending on what it is. Let me run the tests multiple times so it could be inconclusive. Chemistry. The chemistry is important to me because, me and my good friend of mine. So we talk, and one of the things we talk about, and sometimes he bring up is, in order to really know someone, I want to know them when they mad. I want to know them when they happy. I want to know them when they pissed off. I want to know them and experience them when they are sad, when they are depressed. I want to experience them when they're ecstatic. I want to experience them in every single level of emotion. That's how I know who they are, So I took that, from that conversation, and I'm like, dang, I like that, right? So I need to be transparent with this person and let them know who I really am, if I really care about them and I want this relationship to go further. When I say relationship, I'm not just only talking about romantic relationships. I'm talking about friendships, right? I'm talking about inner circle ships, right? Let's even go outside our inner circle. Let's go to our work relationships. And I'm talking about strictly professional, right? And how can I tie this into my work relationship, right? If I tell you I can't make it to work today because of an emergency, how do you react to me, right? If I tell you I'm not feeling good or my child is sick, how do you react to me, right? I'm new here and I don't know what to do and I ask you for help. How do you react to me, right? You come off with that attitude, with the snappy, the snappy, right? I know the snappy. What? Didn't I just tell you that? Right? You know the snap? Right? The rolling in the eyes. You know the snap. Right? You make me feel less than, right, when I ask you a question. You know, everybody who's starting to know this already, or like, oh, you went to college? Like, what college you went to? How long you been working? How old are you? It's this button right here. Yeah, yes, everyone needs help, right? It's about the chemistry, right? Because a lot of times the chemistry at work ain't mixable. It's flammable and it starts a fire, a combustion, right? Uncontrollable combustion. And we still there. It's about the chemistry. We like that in relationships also, right? Romantic relationships. It's about the chemistry. With the chemistry in a romantic relationship, it's not harmonizing. Friendships, toxic relationships. It's about the chemistry. If it's toxic, it ain't good chemistry. You know what I mean? Chemistry in a relationship is like a secret recipe. It is, right? Because you can't really tell everybody about the aspect about this, because you grow, you change, right? And then you change, the person that you're in a relationship change too, and y'all change together, right? You don't know how y'all gonna change, right? So that's what I think about the secret recipe. The spark, right? That ignites when two people connect and understand each other effortlessly. Like, man, this is the spark right here. Yeah. Something about that dude right there, like, something about him. Yeah, man, I wish I'd have got his number. And y'all both feeling like that about each other. Right? Because a lot of times, you feel like that about somebody and they don't feel like that about you. They ain't sparking. It need to be hot on both ends to spark. Come on now. So spark, that ignites. And the two sparks need to be hot enough, live enough to ignite when two people connect and understand each other effortlessly. It's not forced. It's laughing at the same jokes, right? And I know this may sound a little corny, you know what I mean? Laughing at the same jokes may be like this, like I connect with that. I connect with that one, that person right there. I connect with them, you know what I mean? Maybe not laughing all the time out loud. You might do that silent laugh, because I do the silent laugh, and I'm trying not to laugh out loud. But dang it, when you connect with people, you laugh at the same stuff, shoot, because y'all find the same thing funny, right? That's what comedy is, right? Shoot, that's a connection, right? We both know what's laughable, right? Shoot. Sharing the same vision, right? I may not want to be the same thing as you, but dang it, our vision is to be something great. We know we're going to be great in our perspectives, right? Sometimes you can see greatness within one another, our greatness combining, right? In the sense of maybe I'm not directly in the forefront with you, but I'm in the back with you, helping you with your vision. You know what I mean? Listening to your vision, right? We all need a good listener, right? We all need a good listener to bounce ideas off of. Right? Do you got one? Do you have somebody you could just bounce ideas off of? Or you could just, you could just talk and vent to, coming together and being who you actually are and experience somebody for who they actually are. It's chemistry. So, a lot of times we don't even jump out and be who we totally are all the time, right then in the beginning. Because a lot of times, at least I think, like, you can even handle who I really am right now. I need to give you bits and pieces because I don't even know if you could really handle it. You know what I mean? It's like, your first drink, your first drink, whatever age it is, you know what I mean? You take that sip. got to be more careful. Burn. It's nasty. Right? My seasoned drinkers. Right, straight at the bottle. You know what I mean? And just let me get another. Matter of fact, bring the whole bottle. Really. Right. I'm not encouraging being an alcoholic or nothing like that. Right. When I first started putting, spices in my food, I had to do a little drop. You know what I mean? Cayenne pepper, just a dab, like, ooh. Matter of fact, I started with black pepper, right? And then went to cayenne. Now I got the cayenne. I got the muy caliente. You know what I mean? So that's the same thing with chemistry. All of who I am, all of who you are. Sometimes people can't even handle who you are all the way. So I gotta just give you the smile and the, hey, how you doing? All right. Hey, how you doing? All right. Happy New Year. Because you can't handle it, right? Then I have to give it to you in small doses to ensure that you can handle this, right? So I'll give you a little more than a, hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? I can give you a little bit more, All right. Give you a little bit more, as the relationship grows. It could be in different other areas and different topics. I'm not saying use my topic, right then and there. Like, okay, use that. We're going to use that. No. Chemistry, overall message is about chemistry. All of yourself is not always good in the beginning, And I'm not saying be fake. I'm not saying hide who you are. I'm saying that you test these people, right? And when I say all of who you are, I'm not talking about I ain't gonna be real with them. No, but you don't have to be all the way vulnerable with people. Tell them your most deepest, darkest feelings and thoughts, right? I'm not talking about, I'm gonna get real with them. I'm gonna turn up on them. No, I'm not talking about that. And I'm not saying, be less of who you are. I'm just saying be cautious of how much you give yourself to someone. That's the message. Be cautious of how much you give to people, of who you are, without them deserving to receive that or able or capable of receiving that, right? Able and capable of receiving it. Like who you truly are, your vulnerability is so, like, the deepest inner of me should be held with the most delicate. Like, think of an art piece, right? An art piece, they antique pieces. You have to be covered, mask, gloves, right? Delicately. Think about the mainframe servers, computer servers of like YouTube, Google, big time search engines. You're not just walking up in there with your hair all exposed and you covered up. Because we're trying to preserve no germs. Think of it as an operating room. It's the same thing. Not everybody can come up in here. And when you come up in here, you got to be prepared. You got to know what you're doing, and you got to have the proper PPE, personal protective equipment on to protect not only you, but me. Right? So not everybody can get all of you right away. Right? They can't. And the same thing, you can't just get everything from everybody right away. Sometimes you gotta earn it. You gotta earn it. It's about the chemistry. So chemistry, right? We have the same views. It's the foundation based upon respect, mutual respect, communication, shared interests, and mutual growth. Right? We care and have interest in the same things. And then mutual growth, we both are growing. It's all about the chemistry. So, final words, test the chemistry. Test the chemistry. Right? And you'll know. If it's bad chemistry, Trust that it's bad chemistry. If it's bad chemistry, trust that it's bad chemistry. Because you know when it's good chemistry. You know when it's good chemistry. And trust when it's good too. Because you know when it's bad. Right? This saying I always say to people. You know when you're on the wrong path. Oh, you know when you're on the wrong path. We all know. We all know when we're on the wrong path. You know it. Does this feel like the wrong path? And that's how you test the chemistry, right? Where is this? How does this go? You know, it's all about the chemistry. It's all about the chemistry. It's about the chemistry.